Onesie time! Hey guys, I have 15 minutes left on my camera, so we're just gonna get to this slumber party. So grab your popcorn, grab some snacks, feel free to share them with me, because girl likes food, and we're gonna get down to business with our onesie party. I feel like a freaking cheetah girl.
We stand together, we make up one big family, though we don't look the same, our spots are different colors. We make each other stronger, that ain't ever gonna change. We're cheetah girls, cheetah SISTA.
Okay, so this one time, my sister and I were playing tag inside the house. We had this fish tank that's downstairs in our family room. I honestly don't know how this happened, but we were just like running, and I was running away from her, and so I ran behind the fish tank, and for a split second I felt like my foot step on something that was like slimy, but it also had like hard parts to it, and I felt it was like a quick second like that, and I just processed it in my mind real quick, and I was like, oh, that was nothing, so I kept running. Come to find out, the fish somehow escaped the fish tank, and I stepped on it and it died when I was little. First off, I was born a month early. I was supposed to be born on Valentine's Day and be the love baby, but instead I was the pro-equality baby because I was born on January 15th, which is Martin Luther King Jr.'s actual birthday. So he's my birthday buddy. I was born a month early, so because of that, I was like one of those problem babies. I was really little. I didn't weigh as much as I should have. I had jaundice, which is like yellow baby syndrome, basically. I also didn't have any hair, and when I tell people that, they're like, well, you know, some babies are born bald. I'm like, no, I had no hair. I had no head hair, I had no eyebrows, I had no eyelashes, I had no hair. Because I was such a like problem child, I was very fragile. My parents made it a point for my sisters not to really come near me or touch me or anything like that. So I guess as I got older, a little older, I took advantage of the fact that they couldn't touch me, and I used to have a toy fire truck, and I would throw it at my sister's head and then ask her if it hurt. I don't remember doing that, but apparently I did. I was like, I don't know, that's a terror child. Like, I would hate to have that as my child. And one thing that I do remember doing to my sister is pushing her down the stairs, but it wasn't in a mean gesture, it was actually out of curiosity. We strapped pillows to her, and then we put her in a helmet that was used for like riding your bike, and then I just pushed her down the stairs. When I was little, I used to think that I was going to be a teacher, so I used to talk to myself a lot in my room. I find that I still do that today. The only difference is that I'm recording myself now. Okay, so you know how like there's the homeboys or the cool guys who like have the designs in their eyebrows where they have like 2 splashes? Well, you wanna know who started that? I did. When I think I was in elementary school. Yes, I was. I think I was in like the 3rd grade. I thought I had really bushy eyebrows, which I did. I was like, people are so dumb. Why would they tweeze their eyebrows and take forever when they could just shave it? So I shaved off a piece of my eyebrow, and I had to spend the rest of the school year with a huge round band-aid where the baldness was. And I told everybody I fell off my bike. Fun fact, I never learned how to ride a bike. Another thing I don't remember that I used to do, but apparently I used to do it, and my mom holds me accountable for it. She used to take me to the store, and my sisters would be at school, so it would just be me and her. She would get me like 1 candy bar, and apparently I would have a tantrum in the middle of the store because she would only get something for me and not something for me and then for my sisters as well. That was a very unselfish move on my part. Go me, looking out for my sisters. But apparently I used to throw like huge tantrums. The main thing that I used to always say was, you're not taking care of me like you're supposed to. All I can get from that story was that I was a terror child again, but I was also very eloquent. But one time when I was little, I choked on a pebble. I went to a birthday party, and there were like those decorative pebbles on a pathway, and I thought it was candy, so I picked it up and I tried to swallow it, and no one was watching me, so I choked on it. Speaking of choking, okay, this one is kind of like a serious story. When I was like in the 1st grade, I stopped eating for about 2 to 3 months. I went to Burger King, and I had those chicken tenders. I choked on the chicken tender, and that was the first time that I can clearly remember me choking on anything, so it freaked me out. Eventually I was able to like swallow a piece, whatever, but then I tried to eat it again, and I choked again. So at that point, I was just like, no, I'm not doing this. Kerry's on for this. So I stopped eating. I was so scared to eat. I didn't eat for the rest of the day. From that point until like 2 or 3 months, all I would eat was like a couple slices of bread a day. I would drink stuff, but my parents were freaked out. They were trying to get me to eat things, and it wasn't like I didn't want to eat because the food they made was good and I love food, but I couldn't eat because I was scared I was gonna choke again. And I honestly don't know how I got out of that, but I really am glad I did because I like pizza and chicken. As a little kid too, I lost a lot of weight, but I gained it all back and then some after I started eating again. When I was in middle school, I did get this kid in trouble once because he was really rude. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, high five. So he put his hand up to give me a high five, and then I turned to the teacher and was like, he's trying to hit me. And that's one of the pettiest things I've ever done in my life. I also was one of those kids who, if you pulled out candy and you didn't share it with me, I'd be like, hey, so what flavor of gum is that? And then the teacher would realize that they're eating something and take it away. Yeah, that was me. I also have a fascination with Miranda Sings because she's awesome and she's beautiful and I love her so much. And I know Sahara saw her. She's so lucky because she saw her and I didn't get to see her yet. This was my confessions video. I don't really know if it was really confessions as much as it was funny anecdotes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I enjoyed actually talking to you guys for once, and I know I laugh way too much, so I'm sorry about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe to the Beauty Cult so you can get videos every day, and make sure to check back every Saturday to see my videos, as well as subscribe to my channel, which I'll link all my info down below. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have an email, I have Snapchat, I might make a Vine. Check those out down below, and I'll see you guys next week. This one time, this onesie is really comfy, by the way. I might just wear this for every single video from now on.